Alrighty, hello. Hello, Bonnie, Miles, Truth Gaming. How you guys doing? Sorry I'm late today. I got some things messed up with my YouTube settings, and then I was looking at stream settings afterwards, and apparently all of my tags for my my streams and stuff got deleted, so I had to like remake them. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why the streams haven't been as packed in terms of chat lately. And so I'm fixing that. You know, I put up the tags. I'm hoping that in, you know, the coming days, the chat activity will go up, because now people can find me with tags and whatnot. Hey, King Noob, welcome back. And Yannick, how you doing? If you guys want, we can start a Nebheist in the chat right now. There is one going. Just do ! Nebheist. Bet as many Nebbits as you want and see if we win one. Sans, no. Yeah, let's hope I get a shiny. I'm gonna be here for like 2 hours just hunting. Let's see, is my counter working? Yes, it is. Cool. Hello, Pedro. Welcome back to the stream, man. You come here every day. Thanks so much. Completed the Pokedex. Awesome, King Noob. Are you going to be doing some shiny hunting now that you have your shiny charm? There's still no shiny here. Alright, we got Nebheist from Yannick, Nebheist from Nathan, King Noob joining the Nebheist as well. Kaden, why don't you join our Nebheist as well? The command for the Nebbits is Nebbits Killer Species 3.0, not Nebcoins. Hey, B, welcome back, man. Okay, that's black. I want a blue Xurkitree. Yes, the numbers below the sprites are the number I've soft resetted. The numbers below the previous ones are what we got the shinies at. So far, we've been really lucky. We got Groudon at 429, and then we got ourselves Buzzwole at 164. So they've been really quick, under 500 soft resets each. And the replacement for Buzzwole is now Heatran. I do very much enjoy jazz. And I know that's supposed to be a reference to B-Movie, but I do actually enjoy jazz. It's a really nice sound that it has in the music. Hey, Ashgreen Ninja Gaming, welcome back, man. How you doing? Woo! I might need to drink some water today because I feel kind of talkative today. So, I just went to GameStop today, and I went to go pre-order, like, really late. I went to go pre-order The World Ends With You because I'm playing that game next week. Most of you might not know what that game is. If any of you know what The World Ends With You is about, or, you know, anything about the game and you like it, let me know in the chat. Speaking of games, are any of you excited for any of the games that are coming out soon? Like in 2 days, we get Mario Party, Super Mario Party for the Switch, and I don't think I'll be getting it, unfortunately, because I can't really spring the money at the moment, and I'm already buying The World Ends With You, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Smash Bros, and Kingdom Hearts 3 for stream stuff, so I'm gonna be waiting to see if I'll get eventually Mario Party. I don't know. Do you guys think it'd be a good idea to play it on stream? I'm not sure if that many people would be hyped for Mario Party. Luigi's Mansion 3 would be sick, man. I would totally play Luigi's Mansion 1, Dark Moon, and 3 back to back to back right before the release date of Luigi's Mansion 3. Bonnie, no. Ashgreen just says, I pre-ordered the Bowsette game too. Oh, right, I forgot. When does that come out? When does the new Mario game come out? The one with the, it doesn't have Bowsette, but it has Peachette. I love how you guys are calling it the Bowsette game, even though she's not really a character in the games. I think people actually are starting a petition to make Bowsette an actual character, like a main series character, because she was so well received. I mean, she'd be a good marketing tool, sort of. It's kind of weird how Nintendo hasn't made any mention at all to Bowsette, like any sort of thing. They made like their own version of it apparently in an old art book for Odyssey, but it just got released recently and people are like talking about that too. If you guys have seen like a green dressed red-headed Peach, that's the like official Bowsette supposedly. It's basically a comic where Bowser threw his version of Cappy at Peach and possessed her, and then he turned into a redhead and had a green dress. Hello, Nigel Good. How you doing? Jidson, do you play Pokken Tournament? I used to play Pokken Tournament on the... I used to play Pokemon Tournament on the Wii U a little bit. I mainly just played Lucario and a little bit of Chandelure, but for the most part, Lucario. And I very much enjoyed that. Caleb, thank you very much for the super chat. Caleb Fields, go get yourself some good games, man. If this keeps up, I actually will get Mario Party. If you guys would like for me to play some Mario Party on stream, feel free to throw some super chats at me. If I get a good amount in the next 2 days, I guess I might as well just get Mario Party. But yeah, thank you very much, man. You should be getting some Nebbits, so if you don't get your Nebbits, let me know. I'll give them to you personally, but usually for super chats, Lilybot's good with it, and she'll just give you Nebbits by herself. So check your Nebbits, Caleb, and let me know if you got it. You should be getting 10k. Also, I like the little Onesan Brock's Paradise gift that I have there. Have any of you heard that song that Brock sings in the Japanese subs? Oh, it's actually the Japanese dub, English subs. It's called this song is called Takashi's Paradise or Brock's Paradise, and it's basically him just talking about his love life, I guess, or how he likes the ladies. Let's see how good the heist does. Xurkitree, Dialga, and Heatran still not shiny. Throws me off because my Gardevoir is shiny, so I kind of look at it, I see the star pop, and I'm like, wait, that's not Dialga, that's my Gardevoir. Oops. Okay, still nothing here. This song is so upbeat. I like this Clock Tower remix. I forgot where it was from though, like what game. But shout out to Mewmore. If you guys haven't heard Mewmore's music, please check them out on YouTube. Indeed, if you're after a shiny Mew on the prize pool, Caleb, go for it. If we have one of the mods present soon, then they can exchange for you. I'm surprised that they're not here right now. Any mods in the chat right now lurking? Show up, say what's up, man. Hello, Gavin. Thank you for the good luck. Man, earlier today I actually hopped on a United stream because I gave him a quick thank you for the last raid that he did for us, because that was pretty lit. Like, a lot of people showed up. He was doing a what was it, like a Heart Gold Soul Silver random Nuzlocke, randomized Nuzlocke. It looked really fun, but he was playing on an emulator, so like he could speed up the gameplay. I feel like I'd mess up if I tried to do that, because I'd like speed up through something and then one of my Pokemon would die because Nuzlocke, and then I'd be sad. Shiny Heatran's eyes are really pretty. They're poppy pink, really pops. What's up, Judson? What's new? Lilybot is a mod, indeed, but she is a bot, so she doesn't do trades automatically. She only does trades on the GTS. And I will not be doing any GTS this week until the weekend. Hopefully, I can do a couple next week. Maybe not every day, but I'll try to do like 1 or 2 to see how it goes. Sorry, Shadow, but the prizes are only in Sun and Moon. We don't have anything with X and Y. I usually try to stay on top of the latest Pokemon game because a lot of people tend to drop the older games. And I know that's not everybody. Like, I personally played Black and White while I had X and Y a little bit. And I like playing Oras while Sun and Moon was out. Because, like, I don't know, man. Like, Sun and Moon, the original one, it had a cool story, but I didn't like the beginning and I could never get really past it because of how slow and, like, hand-holdy it was. Later on, though, when I got Ultra Sun and Moon, I got through the first island and the half of the second one, and once the tutorials were over, everything was really good. Is life real, my dude? I thought you said, is life real math, dude? I was like, what? I just finished doing some math with a friend of mine earlier. I'm kind of like tutoring him in math. And what is wrong with my counter? We should be at like 14 by now. My bad. Sometimes my counter acts up, so if you guys see my counter frozen, let me know. Your boy Legend, bring the shiny luck, please, and thank you. If we get another shiny on the bottom screen, that's like official. Bottom screen is definitely the luckiest game out of all 3 of these, because we've gotten 429 soft resets for Groudon, Bowsette the Groudon, and then 164 soft resets for Eros the shiny Buzzwole. Oh, it sounds good, Churlish. I'll ask them if they need any help and see what's up there. Nathan, when's your birthday, man? When are you gonna buy yourself a Switch? Xurkitree will shine next. Usually he's pretty stubborn in shining whenever it comes to me shiny hunting him, so I want him to shine next, but I don't know. Why do you want to name it Mewtwo? Yo, I got my shiny Xurkitree yesterday. Nice. How many soft resets did it take you to get one? Muscle Man from regular show. That's funny. I have a shiny, what is that, Pupitar? I don't know how it's spelled in Pokemon Go. Do you have any name suggestion? Well, it will evolve into a Tyranitar, right? I don't know. What if you name it something kingly? Because, like, Tyranitar kind of reminds me of, like, Tyrant or something like that. You can name it, like, Tyrant because it'll evolve into Tyranitar, or, like, Emperor because, I don't know, like, Tyranitar, when it evolves, it has that little, like, crown thing on its head, like the spiky thing, and it kind of looks like a little bit of a crown, so I feel like he's got that like really powerful presence. Like he could be like really big and like royal. So why don't you name it like Emperor or Tyrant? Tyrant sounds even stronger. Would you play Pixelmon on stream? What is Pixelmon again? Remind me. Like literally, I would play a lot of games on stream. Whether they get a lot of traffic or not is another thing. But I'm totally down for trying new games on occasion. I do want to finish whatever series I'm doing right now, so like tomorrow I might play some more Zelda, and I want to take on the Divine Beasts, at least like one of them per stream for the rest of the week. I want to do some other content until the 12th runs comes along, and then I can do the World Ends With You. Minecraft plus Pokemon. Ooh, that kind of sounds like Pokemon Quest, to be honest, though. Make small talk like I want you to know I'm still here. Cool, B. It's always nice to know that your presence is in the chat. Name the shiny Xurkitree if you get it. Power bill. Yeah, the power bill is always very, very high because electricity is essential these days. Pixelmon is Pokemon, but in Minecraft. Is it like a different thing, or is it actually like Minecraft with like a Pokemon edit or something? Happy early birthday, Yoshi and friends. Thank you for always being here in the chat. Shiny Moltres looks like a half-cooked chicken on fire. That is true. We've called it raw chicken, undercooked, overcooked, burned. Different things, man. Too many different names for Shiny Moltres. Name the Xurkitree Pineapple because the spikes on its body. It does look a little bit pineapple-y. Pineapple-y. Pineapple pen. What was that song all about again? Was that like a meme or something? Sam, I usually clone my shinies that I hunt or things from my shiny living decks and give them out. So everything's cloned from a legit original Pokemon. It's just I hear about Minecraft. People were asking me if I would play Pixelmon, and I'm not sure if it's actually like a, what do you call it? If it's a Minecraft version of Pokemon, or if it's actually Minecraft but with like Pokemon aspects. I'm currently hunting Guzzlord. I just found a shiny Ho on my birthday. Pretty stoked about that. So that's a very cool Pokemon. I like shiny Ho. Even though it loses all the colors, it looks more intense, you know, because it looks like it's about to like power up and maybe use some sacred fire or something. Pixelmon got taken down because every strong Pokemon should be named Mewtwo. Wait, what? Oh, why did it get taken down? Like copyright stuff or what? Not Pineapple. It must be Cordman. There was Cordman. There was Wirehead. What were some other nicknames that you guys had for Xurkitree? Shiny Moltres looks like it's been sunburned by its own flames. Yeah, it's been seared to perfection, actually. Yeah, because copyright. Yeah, usually Game Freak is very quick on taking down anything that has Pokemon, like, IP. Livewire. Livewire sounds cool. That reminds me, you guys remember that old, like, music app that people used called, like, LimeWire or something? I haven't played any mobile games. The only mobile game I've really played was Citus, which is a rhythm game, and I played some of Wind Up Night before, but I haven't touched mobile games in like a while. I'm more of a just Nintendo guy or some PS4. Barely PS4, actually. I mainly play Nintendo games. I used to play League of Legends, but then that got, like, old. And I uninstalled because it was taking up too much time. Used to play it too much. And used to rage at it too much. It does make it look more pure. Can't believe I got it in less than 30 resets. That's very lucky. The quickest hunt I've had so far, I believe, is that Buzzwole right there at 164. But maybe this Heatran can prove me wrong if I can make it shine in under 164. Bad puns are bad. I should know. Indeed. But they're bad in the best way, you know? They're not... You can't really get mad at somebody for making bad puns. It's just kind of like... facepalm funny. LimeWire was so OG, like middle school. Yeah, it was really, really old. I don't think I ended up using it for too long because people were saying like they were getting like viruses and stuff from it, so I stopped. Plus, I wasn't the most tech-savvy kid in middle school when it came to that stuff. What my friends actually introduced me to at one point were there was this like weird, I think it was kind of like a torrent program, like think BitTorrent but like super old. It was called Ares, like the God of War. It was this blue icon that looked like a letter A, and for whatever reason it was like much more efficient and safer to get stuff from there than it was to get it from LimeWire. So I ended up getting some music and stuff from that. Hello, Eduardo! Welcome to the sort of evening stream. Not an overnight stream, but it's a night stream for show because it's like 8 o'clock here. It was mad unsafe, yeah, but it was one of the first things on the scene for torrent, so everyone used it. A bunch of people got wrecked. Yeah, they did. A lot of Trojans everywhere, huh? You call this a thing? It's a glorified chicken with BBQ sauce. Try dipping your fingers into that. Wait, are you talking about Moltres again or what? You guys making me hungry with all this chicken talk, man. Wasn't BitTorrent a thing? I don't think BitTorrent was a thing back then, but now it is a thing. So like I like using BitTorrent on occasion. Let's see, what do you guys think will shine first? Heatran, Dialga, or Xurkitree? Xurkitree, that would be pretty funny. I think somebody said name it Short Circuit, like Xurkitree. That was pretty clever. We got some advocates for Dialga and Xurkitree. Nobody believes in the fire doggo that is Heatran. My favorite shiny out of these three, I think, would be Dialga. It looks like it's made of like emeralds or something, or like some fancy combination of gems, and then it's got the diamond like in the middle of its like chest. It looks really cool, and like I like green. I really like the color green, so like those green shades really accent the body of Dialga well. And the like white crystal / silvery parts of its body kind of got turned into a more goldish color, so it looks like he's made of a cool alloy, you know? Given that he's a Steel Dragon. To be honest though, when I was a kid, I would not have guessed that this thing is Steel Dragon. I don't even know what type I would have given it. Like, maybe Dragon, but it looks more like a big dinosaur? I don't know. Name shiny Heatran lasagna. Dude, that makes me hungry for lasagna. The other day, Q actually bought some lasagna and was eating it, and I really wanted some. But I didn't really get much. I only got like a couple bites because it was her lasagna. Can name it Peridot. Peridot for Dialga, I'm assuming. Does anybody want to do a battle royale with Obi in chat? Looking for battle royale participants. If any of you are interested in doing a battle royale, feel free to organize it in the chat, and no problems. Name Dialga time travel. Is there like how do you say time travel in other languages? Anybody got a Google translation for me real quick? We got Time Lord Houdini. I almost read that as Woodini. Time Traveler. More like Time Stopper. Call Dialga Hero of Time after Legend of Zelda. Just name him Link. Name it Time Boy. Time Boy. I'll name it Time, the number 2, and stop. Time to stop. You want me to name it Xurnius? I actually want a shiny hunt of Xurnius. I think he's really cool, shiny. Hello, Idolization. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Kronos is a personal favorite for Dialga. Kronos is really cool. That's from Kronos. Was it also Greek mythology? Was it one of the Titans, or am I thinking of the wrong thing? Which shiny do you think need a rework? I feel like Scizor could have been done better. Maybe the original Groudon and Kyogre. Not their primals. Their primals are like perfect. What if they inverted the colors of Groudon and Kyogre for their shiny version? So like Groudon would be like blue with the red line accents, and then Kyogre would be red but with blue accents. I don't know how that would look. He was a Titan. Alrighty then. Name Xurkitree bootleg Christmas tree. That is way too long for a Pokemon nickname. You have to narrow it down to 12 characters only. Yeah, that will not fit. So what are you guys up to tonight? I know that's a little bit later than what I usually stream, but I just wanted to know how everyone's doing and what are you guys up to? I always got Palkia and Dialga mixed up. I thought Palkia was time and Dialga was space. Oh, okay. But like, did you get their appearances mixed up or just like their powers? Name the Heatran Entei, and when you get an Entei, name it Heatran. Just do it backwards. Then when I use it in battle, people will be thrown off. They're like, wait, I thought he had a Heatran. Why is he throwing out Entei? Oh. I don't really like the shiny Squirtle evolution line. I think that needs a rework. Indeed, I agree. It's kind of like a weird faded blue and then like the green shell. Just hunting Latios still. How many soft resets are you at, Nathan? Best of luck in getting Latios. I hope you get them tonight. Shiny Zekrom would be white and shiny Reshiram would be black. That would have been cool too. I feel like seeing Reshiram in black would have been cooler than seeing Zekrom in white. Four-leaf clover for the luck. Well, I mean, we're almost at 1,000 soft resets for Xurkitree. I missed 2 shiny hunts live stream. Oh no, Matt, we got 2 shinies back to back. We got Groudon and Buzzwole in the other 2 shiny hunting streams. So Hopefully we get something tonight so you can experience the thrill of the hunt with us. Name either pink-eyed lava or lasagna. I feel like lasagna is cuter. It is layered. It does look layered. What do you guys think the Heatran I catch, like the shiny one that I encounter eventually, will be? Male or female? Because that one actually can have a gender. It's crazy. I don't know, I'm not counting, but I have been hunting it for 2 days. Alrighty, well, still, continue hunting it, and best of luck. If you want to keep track of your soft resets, totally do. It makes it more epic once you finally get it. What's up, Zandra? Not much, just doing the shiny hunting thing. What's up, Joseph and Ash? Again, hello to you, Idol. Extra thick grill. You guys think it's going to be extra thick lasagna? I mean, the next one that I got right now was female, so I mean, female with the pink eyes would be super cute. Be funny if it was a male with the pink eyes. He'd look totally like cute when he looked at you. Not girl or boy, a grill. Alrighty, haha, because he's a fire type. He's a grill, or she's a grill. Shiny Xurkitree at 1,000. All right, we are 5 away from that. Lasagna for Heatran. Caldera. It's a geological term. What does that mean? That's gonna get confusing real fast. Wait, what? I am shiny hunting Heatran, Xurkitree, and Dialga, Joseph. Oof-chan. Is that a thing? Did somebody actually personify the oof meme or the oof saying as a chan? What happened to your keyboard now? Hey, Pikachu Punch. Welcome back to the stream, man. How you been? Soft reset this. Still no shiny. Shiny at 1111. Wasn't that like a thing where people would make wishes at 1111? Which one do you want the most out of the 3? Out of these 3, I would want Dialga the most. Even though I already caught one previously. I shiny hunted Dialga successfully and Xurkitree. The only new one that I've done, that I haven't done yet, is Heatran. But I really like Dialga's shiny color scheme. Second would be Xurkitree, and third would be Heatran. I'm not the biggest fan of Heatran as a Pokemon because of the things that it's done in OU and how, like, incredibly it blocks most of my attacks and just makes my day bad when I play in OU, but it's still a really good Pokemon, and its shiny isn't half bad. Xurkitree for president. You guys like the Wirehead, huh? Yes, Churlish, best of luck to you in getting your shiny Guzzlord. Please don't fail your shiny Guzzlord like I failed mine, because that was a sad day. Xurkitree keeps tricking me with the blue background. Yeah, right? So, inconspicuous? Is that the word? I always had a problem saying that word because it's got a lot of like C and S's, like S sounds in there that are like kind of interchangeable, and I feel like I've said that word more wrong than I have right. 1050 for Xurkitree. We are 999 for Xurkitree. Will it be on our 1000th encounter? Xurkitree indeed refuses to shine. It is like, nah fam. I will stay dark and gray/black. I think Heatran should be called Yeetran. I mean, it does block moves like it would be yelling yeet at the top of his lungs. Hello, how do you say your name? Lazarus or Lazarus? If I said it wrong both times, please correct me, but welcome to the stream, man. How many shinies have I failed? I failed Buzzwole and the other one that I just talked. I failed Buzzwole, I failed Guzzlord, and I've actually soft reset a shiny Articuno. But nobody really called me out on it except for like one person. And I was so disappointed with myself because I was like, oh man, like I totally caught it right as I was pressing my reset buttons. It's just like a whiter version of original Articuno, so I kind of missed it for like a second. But yeah, I soft reset an Articuno, and not that many people caught it, and I was just like dying on the inside. How do you feel Buzzwole? Well, it was my first shiny hunt, and I was looking at the chat, and people were talking about Code Lyoko, and I got distracted. And then Q walks up. She walked up to the computer and talked to me from the side. And like the way she was standing, she was blocking the third screen where the shiny Buzzwole was. So I didn't really see it. I just saw kind of red on it. I didn't see any green. And then I just soft reset. And then everybody was like, "Nah, fam, that was shiny. Like, what were you doing?" And yeah, it was because she was she walked up next to me. I was distracted with talking. A lot of things happened, and it was my first shiny hunt, so that's why. Super salt that day. I was actually shiny hunting Buzzwole on all 3 screens because I wanted to do the same shiny on all 3. But then later on, I started doing different shinies on different screens, and you know, it added variety. And then people could pick like which one they thought would be shiny first and whatnot. So it got more exciting just like that. I should encounter Kartana. I should. I really like Kartana's dimension. Like, it's super pretty. Very aesthetic. I like the whole, like, Zen slash Japanese feel to it and Way of the Samurai type thing going on there. Hello, H-O-P-E, Hope. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. The sky outside my window looks like the color of the cartoon... Wait, cartoon cheese. What? Speaking of the sky, actually, last night was really wild here in the East Coast. We had a random, like, thunder and lightning storm in the middle of the night, like at 9 or 10 p.m. right after I got off the stream. Should hunt Latios next. If I can run into a hole with a Latios, I totally would. I should play some of this. Like, if I can find more remix Zelda music, I feel like if I added it to the Breath of the Wild streams, it'd be so lit, man. Like, I really like this Lost Woods remix. If any of you are around for the Breath of the Wild streams that I've been doing lately, let me know if you think adding some remix Zelda music would be a good idea. Because while the sounds of Breath of the Wild are pretty cool, I mean, most of them are just nature sounds and not really that much. I could probably just shut it off and leave the yelling Link sounds in there. I don't know if there's actually a volume mixer on that game, but if there is, then by all means, why not? I might do some GTS trades. Oh, actually, I'll do some GTS stuff this weekend, Yannick, for the shinies that I get in shiny hunting streams this week. And then I might do maybe 1 or 2 next week for overnight stuff, because I want to try overnight stuff with my tags actually working, because my tags weren't working before. I witnessed 5-6 second lightning strike. That is incredible, actually. That's, you know, why is there so much lightning all packed in one area? The gods like your streams and are angry when you stop. Wait, how? What do you mean? Zelda's a pretty cool guy. Indeed, Zelda. Zelders. Hey, Mike Rio, welcome back to the stream, man. How you doing? I mean, if I did do a Floette giveaway, I wouldn't be able to do AZ's / the Eternal Floette, so if that's what you're asking for, it's impossible, man. I've tried before, I can't get it to work. What's your favorite episode of Pokemon on Kalos? My favorite episode of Pokemon from the Kalos region. Honestly, I'd probably be inclined to tell you anything that has to do with Ash Greninja. I'd have to say either the one episode where Ash finally perfects the Ash Greninja form and fights against Dialga in the forest, because Dialga was sweating really hard, man. Like, she was sweating for her title. She's just like, oh man, I can't lose. I gotta stay the champion of Kalos. Like, this is all I have. Like, there's no way. And I also like the whole entirety of the Kalos League, actually, especially the last battle, even though the outcome was kind of meh. Which legendary / mystical do you plan on GTS trading? I don't know which ones. I might just do a big, because I'm planning on stopping a lot of the GTS stuff soon because of the release of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So I might just start doing like bigger scale giveaways where I'll just do like one of whatever you want that's not mythical, because I can't do mythicals on GTS, or I might just do starters and evolutions and a bunch of like hype stuff that people have been asking for before, because I just did an entire week of legendaries, so I feel like doing legendaries again wouldn't get as much traction and people might be tired of it by now. The thunderstorms were caused by the gods and you said it turned off to stop streaming. Ah, indeed, you're right. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I should have streamed all night long. But yeah, no, that thunderstorm was wild. Have you done a Celebi shiny hunt? I have not yet. I have not gotten around to get Crystal and to do that. Do I have to beat the whole game of Crystal to shiny hunt Celebi, or can I do it like in the middle? What level is Celebi when you encounter it in Crystal? Did you hate the episode when Ash released his Greninja? I cried on the beginning. Ash not to release it, dude. That was some feels moments. Cause like you know it's coming up, and Greninja's just like, fam, I gotta go, and then he's like, all right, man, I got you. It just gives him a hug, and then it's over. Ditto stream again. Ditto stream would be good, actually. People do enjoy receiving different region Ditto so that they can master the method or just have a 6 IV Ditto for breeding or trading. His Greninja. His Greninja in the anime, that's why he doesn't use it in Alola, because he left it in Kalos. He left it with Zygarde to protect the forest and the Kalos region, I think. I've gotten a shiny Poipole yet. EVGame/GameStops. Speaking of which, actually, I went to GameStop today, like I told you guys earlier, to pre-order The World Ends With You, and the guy at the counter, he actually gave me a bunch of cards for the Poipole, so like, I got one for Q and I got one for myself, but I also have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 extra Poipole codes that I don't know if I should give out. Like, I'm not gonna really use them because I already have my one, and that's all I really need. But the cards are really cool, and it'd be cool to like give them out. Why not? He also gave me some old codes, and I don't even know if these work anymore. But he gave me a code for. Gave me 2 codes for Groudon and Kyogre and a couple of shiny Zygardes, but I heard that these don't work anymore, so I'm not really sure what to do with them. The art on the cards is still really freaking cool, though. Got a shiny Poipole yesterday. Cool, Nathan. I still haven't been able to get myself a shiny Poipole through shiny hunting. The last time I tried, I stopped at like 12,000 soft resets, and then that was it. Yeah, I don't know where the mods are today. I have to actually go check up on them on Discord. Usually Nad or Flash or Jean will show up right now. Crimson, can you go ask where they are, man? We might need some exchanges, because I know Caleb did a super chat earlier, and he wanted to exchange for a Mew. On my games, I've used some cheats on older games before, but when I played Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I just played through the game normally without doing anything, because I didn't want to like alter the experience. But the one game that I did use a lot of mods and stuff on, it was in my old game of Diamond, and it was because a friend of mine was really into computer stuff, and he found out how to use what was that old program, PokeGen. It's like the old version of PK Hex essentially, and he taught me how to use it, and like we basically just used it to get a bunch of Pokemon and like events that weren't released yet, because I really wanted to fight an Arceus and capture it, because that was like one of the last Pokemon that I didn't have. So I used mods in Diamond, and honestly, I feel like using mods in Diamond was kind of what got me out of Pokemon, because I had like way too many Pokemon that I didn't like obtain like normally with the thrill of catching and stuff. So it kind of got boring, and then I quit Pokemon for a little bit, and I got back into it in Pokemon White. The only like stuff that I've been doing in recent games is cloning, and the only reason I really clone is to do giveaways. So like it's never been anything to like me cloning Pokemon to just have to trade and have for myself and stuff. Really just for giveaways and stuff. Potato Jack Gaming, welcome back to the stream, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Where you been? Huto, is that Huto? Hello. I don't know if that's how you read your name, but I'm hoping. I think that's how you read those hiragana. I know the second and third characters are Uto, and then again repeated, but I forgot the first character. I think it's Hu. Try soft resetting for shiny type null. I don't know if I can anymore, because I went on a Blacephalon hunt before, and I had to go through the type null thing. But if I can, I don't know if I had my party full or something, or what happened. But if she's at the Aether Paradise, then I totally go over there. I will not be doing reverse GTS until the weekend, Car Gamer. About the same. I don't have sound, it's my side. Wait, what do you mean? What's wrong with your sound? What? I'm confused, Crimson. What are you talking about? Unconfuse me, man. Enlighten me. I have not seen Flash Dragon type for a little bit actually. Will you hunt for shiny Metagross? Where can you find a shiny Metagross? Can you run into Metagross in the wild? I thought it was just like a breeding thing. What's come out for the prize list? Just exclamation point prizes. Favorite holiday. Favorite holiday. I mean, I like Christmas. I really like Christmas, and it's not just because of the gifts, because I usually don't get any gifts rips at me. But I like Christmas because it's cold outside, it's snowy. There's a lot of like hype around, and usually watching people scramble for gifts is really fun. But also, like, I don't know, Christmas usually has this really like warm feel around it. Like everyone kind of just wants to be together and just not want to be at each other's throats. So I really like Christmas. And another holiday that I like for probably the wrong reasons is Thanksgiving, and I like it solely because of the turkey dinner. Like, I wait like all year just for family to make a giant turkey dinner and for me to gorge myself on turkey. Like, I love roasted turkey, man. Although the other year my family wasn't around, so like I actually went to a friend's house because she invited me over because she felt sad that I was like home without my family, because they went up north to Canada to visit other family and I didn't want to go. So I ended up spending Thanksgiving with a friend of mine, and her family was really funny. The dinner was amazing, man. If I could go back and not just want to seem like I want free food, that would be great. But yeah, I love turkey dinners and just Thanksgiving dinner. So good. Christmas is a good holiday. I love and fun games, indeed. That's what I appreciate about it, even if I don't get any gifts. Like, I don't really get gifts anymore. When I was a kid growing up, then yeah, definitely got a couple of gifts. Not as much as like some of my like spoiled cousins and stuff like that, because their parents like spoiled them way too hard. But I like the feeling of Christmas. I like winter in general, and it's also cool to, like, you know, get online and talk to friends and see what they got or how excited some people are. Like, it'd be cool to do a Christmas stream. Like, if any of you are actually around for Christmas and want to talk and aren't spending time with family because you guys are like enjoying new games or something, and you know you're free from the family stuff, then by all means hop onto the stream, talk to us, and let us know what you got for Christmas, what you're excited about, or what you're planning to do if you got Christmas money instead of gifts. Again, like I said, my favorite holiday would have to be Christmas and then Thanksgiving. I haven't seen Giselle here, Cool Hand, unfortunately. Sorry to disappoint, but welcome to the stream again. What's you guys' favorite holiday? What holidays do you enjoy? I mean, what else is there? We have Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Is 4th of July a holiday, technically? I don't know. New Year's. Does New Year's count? I feel like New Year's is kind of weird because a lot of people just try to do the whole New Year, New Me thing, and I'm just like, fam, you can like change anytime you want. You don't gotta wait for a new year. I love Christmas and expect snow every time, but not. But I'm able to spend some time with my cousin during Christmas. Oh, that's cool, Sandra. I'm guessing you're really fond of your cousin. I think I've answered mine. Indeed, Hope. I think you also are a Christmas enthusiast like I am. And Pikachu Punch enjoys Halloween. Does anyone have any plans to do any sort of costume / cosplay for Halloween this year? Would you believe me if I said I've never been trick-or-treating? I would probably not believe you. Is that true? Have you never been? You totally should at least once. Why does Dunsparce have a poop emoji next to it in the process? Are you serious, Nat? I gotta go talk to Nat. I don't know what he did. I put him in charge of the prize list, but sometimes he's a troll, so maybe that happened. Meme plus et equals oof et. Is there actually an oof et? Please no. Random fact from BB. Just realized the hoodie you worn for a year and a half was meant for females. Wait, you have a hoodie that is supposed to be like females and you've been wearing it this whole time? Like, what about the hoodie makes it more for females? Or made for females, whatever. I do not celebrate Halloween. Oof. I mean, to each their own. I've been trick-or-treating growing up. I don't really do anything for Halloween anymore. And sometimes the door knocking does get annoying, but, you know, it's just kids usually having fun with costumes and going around for candy. So it's not really a bad holiday. It's just I feel like it's a little bit dangerous if you let your kids go outside by themselves because, you know, the world's a scary place these days. And a while ago, it wasn't as bad. You never heard about the craziest things. But, I mean, it could have just been that a lot of bad things used to happen on the DL. But, like, you know, without social media and, like, the way information spreads now, you know, things weren't spreading as fast. So, I mean, who knows? Just in retrospect, it never really looked like that many bad things were happening before. That's why we call them the good old days. Hello, Dusk Brad. Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? I feel ya. I feel ya, Hope. Pretty sure there's some, like, stuff that we never really celebrated in my household either. Can't really remember, but, like, I think the biggest things were just Thanksgiving, Christmas, and some Halloween, but not really much of Halloween, and then that was it. We didn't really celebrate anything else aside from that and New Year's, I think. So it was kind of cool, like, chill most of the time in my household growing up. I'm going to dress up as my profile picture. Well, cool. What is up, Joey? Welcome back to the stream. How are you? Lorena's doing a Nebtoss. You gotta do a Nebtoss, fam. Hopefully you win something. You know the moth meme? There is an et version of it. I thought that the et meme and the moth meme were like competing for #1 meme at this point. I dressed Mario at Halloween. You're dressing up as Mario. Cool. Have you played any 3DS Zelda games? If yes, which? I did play a little bit of. What did I play? How many Zelda games were there on the 3DS, actually? There was Link to the Past, Majora's Mask. There was one more that I'm forgetting. Triforce? The Triforce one? I forgot what it was called. Triforce something. And then I think like Hyrule Warriors also got a 3DS release, right? I haven't really played any of them, though. I played more of the DS Zelda, so I played Phantom Hourglass and a little bit of Spirit Tracks and Wind Waker for the Wii U. I played the remastered version of it. I gotta say, Wind Waker was very interesting. I loved the aesthetic of it. It was very pretty. I like a lot of the Toon Link games. That was more of my my aesthetic when it came to Zelda. Whoever has Aurora, Spare, Jazzy the Mewtwo. Wait, no, that's not Mewtwo. Newco. I'm sorry, somebody else was saying Mewtwo earlier and it got stuck in my head. But Jazzy is looking for a Zerara. If anybody has one in chat, help him out. Yep, and too bad I don't get a present on my birthday. I only get cake. Sandra, oh no, you should at least get some sort of present. I mean, that's coming from me. I usually just get cake too. Or sometimes I don't get anything. Like, my birthday's not really that special. There is no normal lamps now. There is... Wait, spook lamps? Like spooky lamps? I dressed as a Pikachu for Halloween. What kind of Pikachu? Did you have the Ash hat? Were you one of those companion Pikachus? Everything must become an et. Every Bowsette fan, yeah. Let's see. Do you guys have any tips on how to get... Is that Poké Dollars? Poké Dollars in the game? I'd say get yourself an amulet coin and just grind the Elite Four if you have Pokemon that are strong enough. If you're stuck in the middle of the game, I'd say just battle trainers and try to swap in your amulet coin holder at any point in the battle. Is there anything in Sun and Moon that's kind of like in Kalos where you can just go into the restaurants and pay something and then battle and make a lot of money? Is there anything like that? Birthday is in 2 days. Happy early birthday, Joey. I hope to see you around for your birthday, and if I don't, then have a good day. Enjoy yourself, you know, enjoy presents, cake, and stuff of the like on your special day. Hello, Coaster. Welcome to the stream. If any of you have not subbed, please feel free to sub. If I see your sub notification go off, I will give you a little shout out. Do you watch hockey? I do not watch sports much at all, actually. The closest thing I got to watching that was a sport was probably League of Legends. And that was just for funny commentary. I'm not really into the game that competitively. It was just a thing that I liked at the time, and then it got frustrating to play the game. Hello, Marcus Tan. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Truth Gaming, you can exchange for whatever you like on the prize list. Just make sure that there is a mod available to trade you. Again, Crimson, can you like go on Discord and fetch Nat for me, or check if anyone is online right now? Help me out. I think Nat should be free. He's usually not doing much unless he's watching anime. But yeah, right now the exchange mods aren't here for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's been like an hour. They should have enough time to get here. Hello, Brian XD. Welcome back to the stream. Let's just give me a meme crown to me. The little, the Et crown thing. Mega Rayquaza versus Distorted Giratina. Dude, that has to be a thing. Alright, can we get some art of Distorted Giratina, or like Distortion Giratina? I've gotten used to not getting a present on my birthday. You know, just that sentence sounds so sad, man. I know that I can relate because I don't really get anything for my birthday either, but at the same time, I feel like you should totally at least treat yourself to something. You know, if you've got some spare money, go out for like a lunch or something. Just do something you like. It's a good day. A good day to actually treat yourself to something. The sky turned red outside. It's the end for me. It's the blood moon from The Legend of Zelda for Bonnie. RIP. We will miss you, Bonnie. What Pokemon will be shiny today? I am hoping for Dialga. I have a lot of supporters of Team Xurkitree though, and some people, actually nobody has said anything about Heatran aside from nickname suggestions. So far we've just gotten supporters of Xurkitree and a couple Dialga. I am on Team Dialga myself. I really want Dialga to shine. It's the red moon from Terraria. Look out, zombies are gonna get you. Oh, there's a red moon in Terraria? I guess it's a common thing. Red moons equal enemies respawn. How many times a week do you do these live streams? I try to do them every day, Hope. Sometimes I might skip a day or I might do a little bit late, but for the most part, I'm trying to do these on a daily basis and establish a bigger fan base and stuff. We're almost at 10k subs too. We've been climbing steadily ever since I took a little bit of a break to do more gym leader stuff, and then that didn't really work out. So now I'm hoping to build up the fan base more while I get new games and just play them on stream. Hello, Sir Lancelot. Welcome back to the stream. Big Diamond Gem, Luxury Guardian. Did you guys just all hop on at once? I haven't seen you guys earlier in the chat. Unless you were lurking. If you were lurking, then, you know, just talk. We are all friendly here for the most part. I will not be doing any giveaway streams for a little while, Dragon type. Probably something during the weekend, and I might try to sprinkle them along next week, but no promises. I'm trying to cut back on giveaways because Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are going to come out, and I'm not going to be able to really do giveaways for those, and I'll just be playing the game, really. How much longer is the stream? I'll be here for another hour and 5 minutes, and if the crowd keeps up, I'll stay a little longer if you guys want me to keep on shiny hunting. Yeah, feel free to ask questions and just make small chat in the chat. I enjoy doing fan interactions and just having different things to talk about. It usually leads to some wacky topic or something. A wizard turned my legs into a violin. Oh well, at least I can play music. Just a violin? Don't you need a bow for that? Can you imagine both of your legs were violins though? Like you wouldn't be able to play anything. I will probably be doing giveaway stuff during the weekend and maybe next week, but not during the weekdays. 40 people watching and only 6 likes. Come on, people. Yes, please. Be sure to hit like on the stream if you enjoy watching the stream. Support the channel. It helps get more viewers and we can have more activity, trades, and other fun memes and comments in chat. I cannot read Korean, but welcome to the stream. Playing Oracle of Seasons, and these Subrosians are so cute. I don't know what those are, but that sounds cool. Jazzy, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, fam, I should say, actually. Do you watch other YouTubers? Occasionally, like, very rarely. I usually don't like really going into other streams too often because I feel like, you know, because sometimes I've had other YouTubers and stuff kind of come onto my streams and then other people are like, oh my god, it's this guy, you know, making a thing, and I feel like that's kind of weird because you're kind of distracting the viewers away from the streamer themselves. So like if I do watch, I usually lurk unless I'm saying thank you for something. Like earlier today I showed up to United stream and I thanked him for a raid that he did the other day, and it was just like a really quick comment. I didn't really try to harp on it too much because I know he's doing his own thing and I didn't want to distract people. But yeah, I don't think you should really go on other people's streams and like steal thunder. If you just want to like chill and watch, and that's cool. I've seen a little bit of United. I've seen a little bit of Stream Egg. I actually chilled on his stream for a while before. And let me see. Who else have I watched? Like that I've actually stuck around to watch for like a little bit. I've seen a little bit of HDV. I don't think I've seen Pokemon, even though I've seen him doing streams, but I don't think I've tuned in much. I also watched a little bit of Dobbs's platinum speed run that he was doing, like his personal best speed run, and that was cool. At like 1 in the morning my time. I don't know what he was doing. Do you know who True Green 7 and Supreme Arcanine is? I've seen some of Arcanine's videos. I haven't seen any of his streams. And True Green 7, yeah, he does. He used to do a lot of the music reviews, right? I don't know if he does anything more than just Pokemon music reviews, because I know he's really into the tunes. But I like his logo, the way he incorporated his subtile, you know, he's got a cool channel. He actually visited my stream a really, really long time ago. He did it on my old Fallen Lucario account before it got taken down, and I talked to him for like a good few minutes. He's really chill. You ever seen Sacred Sky? I don't think I've seen Sacred Sky. I don't know what that is. I think when you said that, I thought of No Man's Sky, and I know that's a game. Why and how did you get more than one 3DS? I saved up and bought them. Not really hard to save up money and buy stuff. And then, what's it called? And why did I do it? I did it for the sake of the streams and because I got kind of hooked on collecting different 3DS models. So like sometimes I would go out and buy, like before I bought the Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate 3DS, the metal one, the silver one. And then at some point, you know, I wanted to buy a capture card, so I sold that one off. And since it was like really old and like collector's edition, it sold for a lot. And I used that money to go buy the capture card one that I have now, which I use for streams. So it's been like a process of like getting 3DSs, like admiring them for a little bit and playing on them, trading them in or selling them when I don't want them anymore, and just buying other ones. I've kind of just been like trading 3DSs in and out for like a while. You know which fandoms will survive the Et infestation? Small fandoms. Like what? If anybody does any Bravely Default art of with the Et thing, I'm gonna be surprised. Favorite movie? My favorite movie is Inception. It's the movie with the dreams within dreams thing, and it's got Leonardo DiCaprio in it. Remember the other day I was talking about I think I was talking about artists with Q, like actual, you know, painters and stuff. And for whatever reason, instead of saying Leonardo da Vinci, she almost said like Leonardo DiCaprio, and I'm like, you mean Da Vinci? Because she got messed up between the two Leonardos, and I'm like, no, one of them is a couple centuries old and dead, and the other one is alive and is an actor. One's a painter. Like, we got those mixed up, Q. How do YouTubers get paid? Usually it's from views and watch time. And it's like once you have enough subs and watch time hours on your channel, YouTube like runs you through an application, and if you qualify, they make you like a partner or something. And then you can run ads on your videos, and you know, you get revenue for people who watch the ads and the watch time that you have on your videos. And all of it kind of racks up on this thing called Google AdSense. And then if you have an AdSense account, you link it to like another form of payment, and then once it reaches a certain amount of money, they pay you, and that's how it works. Leonardo the Turtle. No, not Leonardo the Ninja Turtle. Leonardo DiCaprio. That's the artist. That's the well, technically is kind of like an artist. He's an actor, whatever. Yeah, and then Da Vinci is the artist. Yeah. Marcus says, do you hack your Pokemon to provide content? What's your reason? The only stuff that I've like kind of hacked, and I guess it's because like it's not like an in-game mechanic, is the cloning that I do for my giveaway stuff. And the reason is because I've been doing giveaways for about 2 years now off stream, really, because I used to do it on Instagram. And at first it was just like a fun side thing that I like to do to just, you know, basically I was on IG and I was bored and I wanted to make some friends and like start a community and give back to Pokemon, because I had all the Pokemon at the time and there was nothing really else for me to do in the game. So I thought it'd be fun to just start hosting little giveaways, and then eventually the giveaways kind of like exploded, because that's when like the giveaway community was super strong, and I started doing a lot of giveaways for Pokemon, and that's just how I started. Just basically I wanted to do something nice for the community and make shiny Pokemon more available to people who might not be able to play as often or really bother with competitive sets because they don't know how to like you know, I guess manipulate EVs and IVs and natures, and they might not be patient to do that. And I don't know, it's best, I feel like those types of people, you give them a Pokemon, and then maybe if they start doing well in battles, they'll start learning a little bit more on their own, and it's kind of like a little push in the right direction so that they can finally start their own training and breeding and make their own Pokemon. And a lot of people have come back to me and said like, hey, you know what, your Pokemon have helped me win these many battles, and now I want to like do this with my Pokemon, or catch this Pokemon and train it and whatever. So that was my reasoning. Got 3 mythical Pokemon on Wonder Trade. Sir Lancelot, which mythicals did you get? Hopefully you didn't get any like shiny like Pokemon. And hello, Korean person. I don't know how to read your name, but how you doing? The bots, there's an open source bot out there on the internet if you want to look for one. I try not to really get into details with bots and stuff like that because I just don't want to talk about it. A lot of the resources are online if you just Google and look for stuff, and you know, there's no point in really asking me about it if you can just Google it. I wonder where all the mods are though. Like, I'm really concerned because I sent a message on Discord and nobody's replied, I don't think. Got a one mythical Pokemon on Wonder Trade plus it's shiny. Which mythical was it? Alright, I hope to see you soon again, Joey. In the Pokemon anime, my favorite villain I would probably say is Lysander. He was so extra. The way he was like T-posing at the top of the skyscraper before he like jumped off dramatically, and then he like came back and made everybody freak out with his like giant Zygarde thing. I mean, Hoopa, if it's shiny, isn't really legit, but the other two can be shiny, so that's cool. We got 4 people on the heist. I wish we could get like a 10 people heist again, because I miss raiding the other locations aside from Kukui's Lab. Kukui's Lab got nothing left, man. We're not gonna... Oh, we actually did get a payout for one person. Diamond Kid 711, congrats on winning your Neb heist. Hello, some guy on the internet. How you doing? Oh, Mike Ryu, you're talking all the Koreans. I have no idea what you're saying. But it's cool that you can speak Korean. I actually got pretty lucky on the capture cards that I've gotten, because I usually found them on eBay, and they're Xurkitree, the Xurkitree capture card. If you know anything about like 3DS capture cards, you know that the first guy who made them was Loopy, and he made them on the original 3DS, and then later on in the bigger models, the XLs and stuff, there was this Japanese like little, I think it was like a team of people or like brand, and they made the Xurkitree brand capture cards that they install. And sometimes they have issues. They're like notorious for breaking, but if you take care of them, it's not really a problem. Anyways, usually on their website they're like $450 to $500, so they're really expensive. But I was lucky enough to find them on eBay after searching like a maniac every like other day. I found them for around maybe $300. So I mean, if you factor in that usually every time I got a capture card, I would sell one of my older DSs. I basically would sell my DSs for like 200 and something, and then buy one for 300. And you know, I have a job and I was saving up, so I used some savings, like basically like a little bit of a paycheck with $100, and just bought a capture card. Basically upgraded my 3DS to a capture card one, and I kept doing that every time I found one, every time I needed a capture card. So it was really like that. And sometimes people will sell them for less actually if they're like giving up streaming and they don't really care. It just depends on how lucky you can get. Ah, you're talking about the shiny hunting. Alrighty. Do you have any hobbies? I like to collect figures. I have a problem with Nendroids and Figma. If any of you know anything about collectible figures, it's usually, I think it's SH Figuarts? No, not SH Figuarts. What's the company? Good Smile Company that makes SH Figuarts and Nendroids. And Nendroids are basically these little chibi versions of anime characters. And what's it called? So yeah, they make Nendroids, which are like the chibi versions, and the Figuarts are the like basically they're kind of like full-scale versions, but they're still like 7 inches or so in height. And they're just posable figures, and I have them on this glass case next to my computer, and I like looking at it and playing around with figures on occasion. So I collect figures. I used to play some card games, so I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And Vanguard. But ever since the format kept changing for Yu-Gi-Oh! I kind of quit it because the game got a little bit too ridiculous. Aside from that, I draw on occasion. Not anymore really, but I used to draw occasionally. Mainly doing a little bit of portrait art. It wasn't like amazing, but it was better than like your average artist, I suppose. I was sort of decent. I play a little bit of piano. What else do I do? I think that's about it. The only other random skill that I've ever picked up was a little bit of sewing. And that's kind of like uncharacteristic for a guy, but I used to sew a little bit. So I like trying out different things, as you can probably see by all of that. But I do have a problem with collecting things. So yeah, I mean, I've collected Yu-Gi-Oh cards, a little bit of Vanguard. Now I'm into figures, and like I said, I used to collect like 3DS consoles, and I had different models and stuff of them. Thank you, Crimson. I appreciate the keys. I made a fan-made Pokemon game called Pokemon Aqua, and it's coming out in February. That's cool, Sir Lancelot. How much of it have you like made so far? Like, tell me some things about the game. Some different story elements, if you came up with a different story, or like mechanics, or tell me about the game in general. It'd be interesting to know some. Piano is what's up. I wish I could learn how to play violin, because I've been like loving violin ever since I heard Lindsay Sterling play a long time ago, and I've always wanted to play violin. So those are my top 2 instruments that I want to play, piano and violin. The third one would probably be saxophone, because I like jazz. Have you ever played Skate 3? If not, you should try it. I don't know what that is. Tell me about it. Speaking of skating, I used to play this old game with a friend of mine back in grade school. It was Tony Hawk Underground 2, and it was like for the PS2. This is back when the PS2 was like the biggest thing in PlayStation, so really, really long time ago, ancient days. And I was in grade school, like early grades. And I used to play this game with my friend at his house, and there was this one game mode called Firefight, and man, if I had a friend that could come over and play this game with me, like, you know, and have a good time, it'd be amazing. Basically what this game was every time you do like a little kick flip in midair, you'd shoot a fireball from your from your skateboard. So like, you can just picture how crazy that sounds. Fireball every time you do an air trick, and the goal of the game was to go around and do tricks and charge up your meters to be able to shoot fireballs. I think, I don't know if there was a meter to do fireballs or something, because I felt like you could always do fireballs, but there's something extra with the points that you get. Don't remember what. Maybe your fireballs were stronger, but basically the point of it was to go around the entire map and find your enemy and shoot them with a fireball, and then they'd lose 10 health, and then you have to keep doing that until they run out of health. And it was called Firefight. It was really fun. I know it sounds ridiculous. My favorite stage in that game was Barcelona, because there was a lot of ramps and stuff. It was a really big stage. To think of it, I'm like, wow, that's pretty big for old PS2 standards. Made 8 gyms. The evil team is Team Eclipse, and all the Pokemon are in it. That's all I'll tell you for now. All right, sounds good, Sir Lancelot. Is it like a ROM, or is it like a ROM hack version of Sun and Moon? Max used to play violin while I would play payphone on my piano. It hurts, it burns. Aw. Like musical duets between couples sound really cute. I would never want to really sing though. If anything, I'd rather play piano while my significant other sings. That'd be something. Look it up, it is hard to explain. What did you want me to look up? Skate 3? Got a shiny Palkia from Water Train now. Cool, Sandra. Enjoy your shiny Palkia. Do you like Poke Park? I've never actually gotten the chance to play Poke Park, but it did look kind of fun. Ha! Paper Mariette, the flattest waifu. I'm writing a sci-fi book called Mechanical Heart. That sounds cool. Sounds a little bit edgy, but I like it. Has a cool tone to it. What is it about? Give us a little what is it? Intro, synopsis, something like that. Not a plot summary really, but give us a couple of details. I mean, it'd be interesting. I'm not much of a reader, but I like sci-fi stuff. Ah, you made it from scratch. That's cool. Is it sprite based or like 3D models though? That's kind of what I was like trying to get at. I don't know if it's like one of the older games where people made games based on like Fire Red and Leaf Green and the pixel art style, or if it was based on the 3D models that we now have. Or if it's its own thing, you could say that too. You know, if you made it from scratch, it could be its own thing. How long have you been working on it? Wait, is Nat here? His Pokemon waifu is Agatha. 3D models, it took so long. Oof. Yeah, no, 3D modeling takes a really long time, man. props to you for doing all of that. Hello, Flash. Welcome aboard. I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been, man? Also, where's Nat? You can find this book on Wattpad. It's about an android who lost his master and mistress. He's afraid he may become scrap metal, so he ran away. Oh, that sounds similar to a... that reminds me, actually, not really sounds similar, but it reminds me of this one game that my friend was telling me about earlier today. It has to do with, like, this, these robots, apparently, that have been acting a little bit strangely and kind of developing their own, like, sense of sentience and self. And they will, like, divert from their programming, and they'll do, like, random things. And basically, you play the game as one of the androids, I think, and you get to actually choose different things that happen in the story and have times where you can defy your like expected programming. And he made it sound really cool. I just forgot what the game was called. It's on PS4. Alright, yeah, no, sometimes the hunting counter will spaz out, so thank you for telling me, Marcus. I'll usually just like click around and it'll start working again. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, yesterday we had a really huge thunderstorm, so I totally feel you. Probably our thunderstorm migrated all the way over there. My Wattpad name is Monkey Mary. Is that Jean? So I am a Monkeys fan. What is that, actually? You could probably tell me about that. I don't know many things. I'm kind of I am kind of under a rock when it comes to most things. Be one with the Rhyhorn. What? Isn't that like something that you would probably tell Serena? Because her mom was the Rhyhorn rider, and I think... Didn't she expect Serena to grow up to be a Rhyhorn rider too? And then she was just like, nah, I don't want to do that, and then ended up doing basically the Kalos version of Pokemon contests. It's quiet, too quiet. Is it very too quiet? I mean, I can turn up my volume, or I can turn up the music if it's too quiet. Got a shiny Nidoking on Pokemon X. Were you shiny hunting, or how did it come to be? Last stream I was at gave me the name Mr. Freeze for my Articuno, and I want to know if anyone in the stream could think of a better name. If you want to be scientific, you can name it something after like degrees, like Celsius or Kelvin. What's another term for like really cold? Trying to think of cold things. Liquid nitrogen, 0 degrees Kelvin, absolute zero. What else is really cold in science? I'm trying to think of ice names from other like anime and stuff. Could name it Blizzard. What else is there that's snow and icy related? Tundra, Arctic, but Arctic kind of seems redundant because his name is Articuno. What else is another name for an Articuno? Any names you guys can think of for an Articuno to help our boy out in chat? Absolute zero. Chill Man. Chill Man sounds cool. Freeze Burb. Frosty, Frozen, Frigid Fowl. Frigid Fowl sounds cool. Polar. Polar is really pretty. Aurora, like the Northern Lights. Elsa, nice. Trying to think of any other icy references. Frozen Burb. I think Aurora would be cool. Sounds pretty for an Articuno. Icy Burb. Ice Quack, stop. Yeah, Arctic was another thing that I thought of before Crimson. We're asking Crimson to think of icy names. That's funny. Change your name to Crimson Ice. $1965 band. Oof, that sounds super classic. Blizzaga, Popsicle, Arctic Burb, Mystic. You could name it Mystic after Team Mystic. Ice Crackers. You could name it after a tall mountain, Everest. They are a pop rock band. Sounds cool. I myself like the pop music and the rock music. Crystal. Crystal would be a cool name too. Because, you know, it's like crystalline ice. Why don't you name him, if it's a boy, why don't you name him Haku? like the guy from Naruto that made crystal ice mirrors. Haku the Articuno. Blue Moltres. Mystic sucks is a good... Stop. Ice is not that bad. It's slightly good offensively, but they totally should have made it super effective against Fairy. I see no reason for Ice to not be super effective against Fairy, and for Fairy to be not very effective against Ice. For Ice to resist Fairy. There we go. Crimson Ice is awesome. But yeah, any names that you like for your Articuno? If we provided a better name for you for your Articuno, let us know. Crimson Crystal. Would that actually fit? You could also name Articuno Blue Jay after the Blue Jay. Early Bird. But Haku makes me think of Spirited Away. I gotta save that name for when you soft reset for Zygarde. Oh, okay, this is a white dragon. If Rayquaza was white, then I'd totally name it Haku. I won't be doing night streams for a while, Eduardo, so yeah, you don't need to ask every day. It's all cool. I'll just be here doing this stream, and I won't do any night stuff probably until maybe the weekend, actually. I don't even know if I'll do anything the weekend, because I'm going to do a GTS stream during the weekend to give out the shinies that I got doing this week, but I don't know if I'll be doing anything with... I don't know if I'll be doing anything like overnight GTS. It depends. Name Articuno Frozone. That actually sounds really cool. Weeb God has entered the chat. Where is Weeb God? Welcome to the stream. Reese Tress. Frostwing sounds cool. Isn't its name in Japan Freezer? Oh, Crimson Eyes actually fits? Okay, that's cool. Can you get Zygarde and Wormhole? I know you can get Giratina and Mewtwo. I don't think you can you? I don't think you can because nobody's been able to get a shiny Zygarde up until... No, you can't get it in Wormhole because you get it through the 10% form in the story. Or, like, you know, in actual Alola, not in the Ultra Wormholes. Yeah, I was like, wait, is he there? Because all the other legends are here. About to fight Guzma. Wish me luck. Good luck, Pikachu Punch. Rubber chicken equals baby Moltres. Are we doing the baby game again? What do you guys think? Oh, let's see. Baby Xurkitree would just be what? A pair of headphones? Wires tangled together. Think of baby versions of Pokemon for comedic effect, guys. I remember the other day I was saying that baby Regice is just an ice cube. Sometimes they do get broken a little bit, Mr. Epic Swampert. I'm trying to fix them, and I don't know why they get stuck sometimes, so I'm trying to keep my eye on them, but it's hard to make, like, look at chat and then look at the counters. Sometimes they will lag, though, but I have the, like, the trigger button for it all set. Like, right now, let me try it again, and see, they go up by 1. They're weird, so sorry if they start acting up. I might have to, like, restart my PC and see really what's up with them. Or like reinstall my counter program, because for whatever reason, ever since I installed an update, it's been acting weird and my links haven't been able to open. Okay, so like if somebody sends me a link on Discord, I can't open it up on Google Chrome for whatever reason, no matter how many times I click it. So yeah, my computer's acting up a bit. Should I rename my Chestnut Frostwing? I don't know if that'll really fit, though. Because, you know, it's not really an ice type, but Frostwing is a really cool name. If you'd like to name your Chestnut that, then by all means. Sub 750. Alright, I'm hoping to get Dialga next anyways. That's my favorite one out of these 3. I'll be here for another 32 minutes just shiny hunting. But thank you for bringing it to my attention again, Mr. Epic Swampert. Sometimes they do get stuck and they're very weird. So sorry if like it's been like acting up. I want to look into what's wrong with my programs soon. I've been doing this for like 2 or 3 days now, and it usually fixes it whenever I click on OBS. But before, it used to just update my counters whenever I press the trigger buttons that I have like set up, like the hotkeys. What's the best nickname for Nidoking? Huh. It's a king. Name it Emperor. Why not? I've been on these like royal names since this Tyranitar nickname that someone asked me for earlier. Names for Chestnut. What's he based off of, really? Like a knight? Baby Groudon equals red lizard. I'm forgetting, but aside from Kecleon, there's no other like chameleon Pokemon, right? We don't have anything else that has like color change. You think Baby Buzzwole would be like a Caterpie / Metapod thing? Probably not. Could you imagine it as just an ant though? Because you know that ants can apparently lift 10 times their body weight, and they're like kind of strong. So like he could be an ant. Baby Buzzswole is like a swole ant. Baby Dialga's just a little clock. Groudon is based off of an Ankylosaurus, and I thought it was pretty neat. It does look pretty neat. Actually, when I went to GameStop today, I saw some plushies of Groudon, and I was kind of surprised because wait, why are people selling Groudon plushies? But then I remembered that they had the legendary Groudon Kyogre events last month, so I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But at the same time, it looked pretty derpy for a Groudon plushie, so I was just surprised at how funny it looked. I don't think we'll get any shinies today, unfortunately. Doesn't seem like we'll get one. I mean, we've got one the last 2 days, so I guess we can't really complain. Let's see. Konnichiwa. How you doing? I don't know what your name says because I can't read katakana that well. I could probably just put it on Google Translate though. But hello. I think it should be more. Actually, no. Here it's late, but I think in Japan it's what, like afternoon? Because right now it's 9. Actually, no. It is 10 p.m. So it's more of konbanwa. There we go. Konnichiwa. Hello. I like Nanu Theme. Nanu Theme is really cool in Sun and Moon. Oops, I got into the wrong menu. And speak, read, and understand Japanese. What does that person's name say, Ashker Ninja? Please let me know because I don't want to go Google Translate it. I know it's in katakana. And the last katakana there is and I think it's Kukirua. But I can't read the beginning part. I'm very bad with the ones that look like half smiley faces. Thank you for subscribing. I still don't know how to say your name. I should probably go and Google Translate your name. Give me a sec. I'm so sad that I'm bad at katakana now when I used to be able to read them. Let's see, Kirua. I did get Kirua right. Soru. Kirua. Soul di Curia. I don't know how to say that though. I'm gonna call them Soul or Soru. Is that okay? Is it okay if I call you Soru? Or if you have something else you want me to call you, let me know in the comments. I'll try to remember. 99.9% of Wonder Trades are hacked in some way. Yeah, that is true. There's some people that are getting weird shinies with like random megastones and like mythicals and stuff. So if they're not hacked themselves, they're hacked to be able to go through the Wonder Trade filter. Hello, Zoriark, Eat Donut. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so Sodu is fine. Welcome to the stream, Sodu. I don't think it's actually possible to trade an illegal Pokemon these days. Like, through the system. Like, if you try to trade something that has 252 EVs in every stat, I'm pretty sure you're going to get flagged in some way. It's the third time. See the shiny Pokemon from Wonder Trade. What have you gotten so far, Sandra? Wait, who speaks English? Yeah, you can consider dupe stuff hacked as well. That's why I tried to... I mean, I tell people that I just dupe stuff, but if they want to make the distinction of hack, that's on them. It really just depends. Either way, I say that my stuff is legal for the most part. The only thing that I've given out that technically I don't think is legal is a shiny Tapu Koko, because I had to have that thing's ribbon removed in order to trade it, but everything else is good. Oh, Sodu speaks English. Cool. Welcome to the stream for like the 5th time. Welcome, welcome. Googlet, the fastest waifu. The fastest search engine waifu. So any other topics or questions or stuff you guys want to ask in the chat, feel free to ask away and discuss things. Ree! Why the Ree, Pink Diamond? Baby Buzzswole would be Tiny Mosquito. I thought he'd be more of an ant, but yeah, Mosquito is probably correct because he's kind of a mosquito. What would Baby Articuno be? I can't think of anything that's like a cold bird, unless he's like a frozen bird, like, you know, in supermarket where they sell like the frozen chicken. What's another title for a knight? Maybe you can give it some kind of knight's title. Baby Pheromosa is a powerful girl. Favorite trial. Which one of the trials did I actually really enjoy doing? I feel like maybe I really like the one where you have to go the fire trial, where you have to do the memorization of the Marowaks and like what's different. The Marowak game trial was cool. The Tapu Koko from the GTS giveaways isn't legal because it's missing a ribbon, but the Tapu Koko on the prize list is link traded and does have its ribbon. That's the only like flaw with it. I can't give out some stuff that has ribbons. The only stuff that I've ever traded that doesn't have a ribbon that should is Ash Greninja, because people requested it, and Tapu Koko, but I made announcements telling everybody about it, so that's just what they wanted, and I gave it to them, but I made them like understand that it didn't have a ribbon. Yeah, Epic Swampert, I have that mentality too, where for my older giveaways, I used to like giving away Pokemon that were level 5 or level 15, something really small, where you could like train it up yourself and customize it to your like own needs. Another thing that I like to do was give Pokemon really random like egg moves and relearn moves that they can have, like really novel moves that you can kind of play around with, and if you don't like them, you can always relearn them or erase them. But basically, I like to give out Pokemon that had a bunch of flexibility and you know, you could have fun raising it yourself and customizing it to your needs. But lately, like after a while, the community got kind of like uppity with battle ready mods, and you know, I was basically just hosting giveaways for the viewers, so I kind of just went with whatever the viewership wanted, even though like my personal preference is lower level mons with novelty moves, and having stuff that has like move tutor moves is really cool. And also, some dupers are really bad because people will make what's it called? People will actually like gen Pokemon that are not legal like at all because they have some sort of flaw, or like they'll make mythicals really badly transferred mons, and it's just a mess, man. Like, I don't know, at least with my Pokemon, I've actually had them checked and I know that they're all good and legal. Hello, Matt. If you'd like to know the song name, just do !point song name together. There is a command for that, and Lilybot will give you the name to the song. It's also scrolling on the screen if you can catch it. It's a Mewmore song. The song is the Boutique remix from Pokemon X and Y, and it is made by Mewmore. Check out their channel. They've got a bunch of cool music. I am not doing any trades today, Peyton. I'll be doing trades during the weekend at some point in the middle of the day, probably for like 2 hours. I'll be doing a giveaway for shinies that I've caught this week via shiny hunting. Second best feeling next to getting one after like 100 encounters. You said you liked RE shinies? What are RE again? Remind me, because I don't know if I understood what you were trying to get at. But yeah, getting a shiny and very little soft resets is also very rewarding. Like that Buzzwole that we got yesterday, 164 soft resets. Like we just found the Buzzwole and started hunting him, and then we got him. Like, it was wild, man. Thoroughly enjoyed that. The song name command works with no space, so song name together. I believe that's how I structured it. If not, then you might have to change the command list. You can do like !point help, I think, and you'll get a command link to look at all the commands that are for Lilybot. RE is random encounter. All right. So far, I've only gotten a few random encounters and shinies. Like I've gotten Terrakion. That was my first one in Pokemon White. But yeah, no SOS. I know what you mean. Another random encounter that I got was a Sigilyph, which was my first shiny in Gen 6. It was like right after the second gym. I was just training around the area trying to find an Eevee, and I found a shiny Sigilyph. And I like freaked out because it was like a day after I had gotten the game. I was like, oh my god, I'm so lucky. Another time that I wasn't really trying to get a shiny was when I was breeding for a perfect attack IV Axew back in Pokemon White, and I got myself a female Axew with a perfect attack IV and a few eggs. Wasn't trying to Masuda or anything, it just happened. I also got myself a Magneton and a Friend's Friend Safari, and I got a couple of other things that I can't remember in X and Y just through random encounter, but most of my shinies in X and Y were through breeding. And possibly like intentional Masuda breeding or shiny value exploit breeding, which was this thing where you could have your eggs checked by somebody else and they'll give you values, and then you can compare them to people's trainer IDs. And then if the trainer ID matched the value of your egg, if they hatched it for you, then it would be a shiny Pokemon. It was a really cool community that I was a part of for like a long time. Until the exploit got patched, unfortunately. It didn't alter any game data, but people were using it to cheat in online battles, and that just wasn't cool. So Game Freak put a patch on how the data was accessed, like viewed. It wasn't like written, it was just viewed, and then people couldn't do that anymore. So it was sad for the community, but it was good for people who would try to climb up battle spot battles by like cheating. If enough fails happen on stream, a montage will happen. So far, I've had 3 shiny fails. I've had a Buzzwole, not the one that I caught yesterday, but another Buzzwole. That my first Buzzwole that I got was a shiny fail. Then we had Guzzlord was another shiny fail, and then Articuno as well. 2 of those were soft resets. The other one was an accidental KO. Thank you, Sir Lancelot. I hope to see you again tomorrow for another stream. Take care. We'll be here another 15 minutes doing a stream, and then I'll be off for tonight. I have to work on some things and help a friend out with some math homework. because math is fun. I mean, I personally enjoy math, but he hates it, so I gotta go help my buddy out. Alright, we've got a Nebheist going on, so guys, please join the Nebheist if you if you can spare like 10 or 50 Nebbits or something. Just join in with whatever Nebbits you can afford on the Nebheist. If we can get 10 people in the Nebheist, that'd be amazing. We haven't had a big heist in forever. So far in Ultra Sun, I've run into, in order, Sneasel, Eevee, Altaria, Beware, Mudbray, then Meowth yesterday. Also hunted Grubbin Beldum, which had an awful HA. Wait, what is Beldum's hidden ability actually? I thought they all had the same ability. Is it Light Metal? Don't tell me it's Light Metal. Doesn't that like lower your defense but up speed? Can I name my Chestnut Crimson Blaze? You really like Crimson as a color, huh? Why don't you name it like Verdant Slash? It's like Verdant because it's like green, and Slash because it's like a knight and like swords and stuff. I don't know. It's more of a green theme name for a chestnut. It sounds epic because I know you like them 2-word nicknames. It'll fit if you put them together and no space. I think it'll fit. Verdant Slash. Light Metal Rip. When is Light Metal actually a good ability? I think I've seen it run on a Scizor before, which was really weird. Oh, what about Ironclad? Because, you know, it's if it has the bulletproof ability, that'd be cool. Chestnut. Hello, Superior Snivy, how you doing? Light Metal makes the weight effective moves do less damage. That's it? I thought it upped your speed. Oh, that's not really that useful. Rip. Wasn't isn't there another ability that has to do with like, is it like weak armor or weak metal? Something like that? Is it Light Metal Scizor is for Mega Alakazam counter to Trace. Dude, I can't tell you how many times stupid Mega Alakazam has switched in on my Beedrill and stolen my adaptability, and I'm just so salty. I'm doing alright, Superior Snivy. How about you? What sucks worse is that my team is really bad against Mega Alak. I almost called him Malakazam. Mega Alakazam, because I have a Tapu Lele that boosts psychic attacks because of psychic terrain, and then I have adaptability Beedrill, so usually they can steal my adaptability, wait for my psychic terrain, and then hit me with like the truest stab psychic terrain adaptability boosted psychic off of, you know, Mega Alakazam's insane psychic stat, like special attack stat, sorry. And yeah, no, he's way too fast. If they run him Modest, some people actually run Modest, they get wrecked by Beedrill, so I'm very happy when that happens. Baby Metagross equals Metal Rock. He's just a metal ball of ore. Reminds me of one of those little old like magnetic toys that people used to like magnetize together and make like little structures of. I think they were called magnetics. Basically, that's baby Metagross. Thank you, Mr. Epic Swamper. I'm trying to create a very fun environment in the chat and to just have fun playing games and stuff. I'm hoping to play some other games aside from Pokemon in the future. Like, I've been doing a couple of videos of Breath of the Wild. I finally got around to playing it. And in a week or so, I'll be doing the World Ends with you. So if you are familiar with the game or you would like to know more about the game and just see me play through it, I'll be doing that after the 12th. Really, really awesome game in my opinion. And it got remade for the Switch in HD. And I could probably play it with Q too. Q's my girlfriend, and she can, because the game is designed to have you control 2 characters at once. So it'd be cool for her to control one of the characters and watch her spaz out if she doesn't understand the game mechanics. I mean, the thing is weird. So the game originally was a DS game, and it used to play on both screens. But since they're making it on the Switch and you only have one screen, I'm gonna be really confused with how the game is gonna work. So I'll probably be lost on how to play it too. Well, you'll just get to watch us both fail, I suppose. In the future, I plan on playing games like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and a marathon of Kingdom Hearts games up until Kingdom Hearts 3 is released in January. I want to squeeze in my Pokemon like Colosseum or White 2 Let's Play, because I did my White 1 Let's Play a couple weeks ago. And it was pretty good, pretty chill. There was around the same amount of viewers in the White Let's Play as there were here in the Shiny Hunting streams. Same, I can't wait for KH3, but I want to experience all the games. I have 1.5 and 2.5 ready here to play whenever January comes around. Dude, the Smash Ultimate stream is going to be lit. Like, I get to play with a bunch of viewers and just 1v1, or maybe even like free-for-all, because the Switch Wi-Fi is a lot better than the 3DS Wi-Fi. 3:30 a.m. here, so I think it's time for me to bed. Alrighty, Mr. Epic Swapper, thank you for joining us tonight. Have a good night's sleep, man. If you haven't already subbed, please do sub. It helps out the channel. Leave a like and do all that other good stuff, you know. I don't want to throw in too many plugs before you leave, but have a good night, man. Thank you for dropping by. It's been awesome having you and talking to you about all the shiny stuff and how dupers are these days. But yeah, hope to see you around tomorrow. I might stream a little bit earlier, so maybe it'll be more good for your time. Have you done the 3 a.m. challenge? It's really creepy. No, what is that actually? Can you tell me about it? I got another 8 minutes here before I gotta go, but I'd love to hear more about this random 3 a.m. challenge. Ah, I see. That's cool. I didn't get your sub notification, so I'm sorry, but again, thank you, Mr. Epic Swapper, for the early sub. If any of you haven't subbed yet and you enjoy the stream, please do sub. You'll get notifications to when I stream again, hopefully, and we can grow the little stream chat fam that we've got going on. When the stream starts going to like 50 plus viewers, it gets really wild though. Like, there's a lot more talking. Maybe today was just a bad day. It is the middle of the week, so I can't really blame too many people for not showing up. How's everyone's day? Says ya boy Peanut. Today's going pretty well. There's awesome weather outside. Not too hot, not too cold. Pretty breezy. I like myself some breezy weather. Can't really complain about the weather today. It's been beautiful. Now, speaking of beautiful, have any of you heard about a show or a game called Beautiful Joe? It's really old. It's about this one guy who goes into like the movie world and has a bunch of like superpowers, like slow-mo and fast motion, like basically speed up slow-mo, like a zoom in. He's got all these movie effects as powers, and it's a really cool show. I think it got canceled, but like I really enjoyed it. The games were fun too. I don't think they're not rated E though. They're like rated T because they got some weird stuff in there, but it's a really fun game. Captain Falcon, but smaller? Wait, what? Is that really what you're calling Beautiful Joe? That game was so dope, right? Beautiful Joe was lit. I don't understand how people can go through that entire game and Rainbow V rank it, because you have to get every single little act perfectly, take no damage throughout the entire game. It's so crazy, but then like the reward is so worth because you get like infinite VFX powers. He basically is kind of like tiny Captain Falcon, and then slightly bigger than him is Captain Blue, which is basically Captain Falcon. Let's be real. He's got the blue suit and he's a superhero with the helmet too. Alright, take care, Joseph. Good luck at work tomorrow and enjoy the rest of your night. Hope to see you again. Bork Bork. Okay, Clamperl does evolve indeed. Clamperl evolves into Huntail and Gorobus. Really weird. I know it doesn't look like a little clam guy evolves into a like Barracuda looking guy and into a... What is exactly Gorobus actually? What kind of fish is it? I don't actually know. Alright, Truth Gaming, thank you for sticking around till the end essentially. I hope to see you again. It's awesome having you in chat. See you tomorrow, hopefully. We're down to our last song for tonight, guys. After this song, I will be leaving for the night, and I'll catch you guys on the next stream tomorrow. I might do some more Zelda tomorrow. I plan on fighting the Divine Beast guys eventually. I think I'll do that. I'll do one of them either tomorrow or the day after. But I want to squeeze in some Zelda maybe in the afternoon, Eastern time, and then afterwards I'll do some Pokemon. Hopefully a lot earlier than today. Today I got sidetracked with the math homeworks and whatnot, so sorry about that. I had to kind of put that first. I'm usually still up at 3 a.m., but creepy stuff has been known to happen while playing Elder Scrolls games. Oof. That does sound kind of scary, man. Anywhoosies, if anybody has any last remarks, question, comments, concern, or anything else they want to say, please feel free to say it in chat. Also, remember to join our Discord server if you haven't already. Do ! Discord to receive a link from Lilybot. If you can't get one from her for whatever reason, there's a Discord link in the chat that you can click on and join our Discord server. 3 a.m. challenge is when you wake up at 3 a.m. and play a video game and see if something creepy happens. Some people call 3 a.m. the devil's hour. Oof. You know what? I feel the same way, but usually with 4 a.m. I feel like 4 a.m. is some other type of hour because it always felt like, during my all-nighters, it always felt like it lasted the longest and there was like nothing to do at 4 a.m. From 4 to 5 a.m. the time goes so slow and then afterwards it kind of speeds up a little bit. I don't know if you get what I mean or if you've been up that late, but yeah. Have you heard of Shadows of the Colossus? I've heard of it, but I don't know what that is. Isn't it Shadow of the Colossus, or is it Shadows of the Colossus? I'm not exactly sure. Welcome back, Eduardo. How you doing? Have you ever put the song in and boom, shiny? I have not. Why? Is that about to happen? Tell me. Let me know. Sometimes I mistake that regular Heatran for a shiny one just because the color changes are so subtle aside from the eyes, you know? Will next stream be with Heatran? Yes, all the next streams that I have will be these Pokemon that I'll be shiny hunting still until I get one. I won't be doing any giveaway stuff until the weekend though, so stay tuned for that. I'll be giving out Pokemon that I catch this week. So far, it's going to be the Bowsette Groudon and Eros the Buzzwole. Both of them, I think, got Adamant Natures, though, so those are good. Very good for offensive Pokemon. And with that, that will be our last soft reset. We left off at 150 soft resets of Heatran. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you tomorrow on another stream. And good night.